Hello everyone, coming at you on a Monday night, which I haven't done in ages. Let me just get my iPad all refreshed here. Sorry, hold on. Okay, working on it. All right, just making sure I'm live. Trying to be. Hold on. Well, am I live? I don't know. It says I'm live. What about now? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? There, I can see me. I am live. Hello, everyone. Okay. Let me get my comments up. So if you join me, please say hi so I can say hi back to you. All right. Whew. Okay. So much to show you. I have been insanely busy directing a musical, so I really haven't been home in the evenings to do videos until it's like 11:30, which I'm up, but hey, Kathy. All right, so my name is Amanda Bach from Boxstar Stamping. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. This is the February host code. If you'd like to place an order and your order is under $150, please use this code when you check out. That'd be awesome. I have some Happy Mail to show you. Okay, I'm a big fan of Matosu Crafts. They are out of England, and I love their inspiration. And I watch their videos quite often. And if you make a comment, they give away the card that they make. So I won one. Here it is. It was a Valentine's card. I got it like snap. So let me look it up real quick. It's in the mini catalog. Let's see here. It is this one on page 33. So let me show you that one because it is beautiful. I just don't own it yet. Because I don't own everything yet. And I probably won't own everything. And that's okay. Okay, yes, the Artfully Composed Suite. So they use the stamp set and the dies. It's gorgeous. Okay, so it looks like they used these dies. And sending Valentine wishes. I think this is from A Wish for Everything or something like that. Pretty sure. Yep. Very gorgeous, and Jay always does a great job. His cards are always just beautiful, as are Barry's, but I like this one too. So I was surprised I won the other day. I was like, what? So that was cool. All right, so they sent me that. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to show you the cards I've made this week, and then we're going to make a card together, hopefully. I'll let you know what you need when we get there. Okay, so this will be available March 1st to customers, the Waves of Inspiration stamp set and dies. There's also paper that goes along with it and some beautiful gems. This stamp set and dies will be in the annual catalog that's coming up. The paper and the gems are just while supplies last, beginning March 1st. So let me show you the first card I've made. I've only made one so far, but I liked it. So let me show you. Pacific Point is like my favorite blue, so I had to use some Pacific Point. I used the Wave. Your Strength is an Inspiration, the bird dies, and some of the gems. They're so pretty. So let me show you this label die here. Might be one of my favorite things ever. I could see myself using that. I want to put that on my die wall so I use it a lot, because if I leave it in here, I won't have it out all the time to look at. So I'm going to put it out so I have lots of uses on that one. And also, these are the birds. Okay, I also discovered something. The other time I said that these are more waves. They are not. I realized when I was cutting them out, I'm like, what? They're actually to make the clouds look a little more 3D. Like if you do them in silver or gray, okay? And there's a layer. I would highly recommend putting adhesive sheets on these. And that way they'll lay on there much more easily. And then this little cloud has this little piece, okay? So they're designed to make the clouds look a little more 3D. All right, in case you were wondering what those little pieces were. Okie dokie, so that is a card I planned on sending out to someone who's going through some rough times right now, but doing it with super strength. And it's my favorite. Now let's look at these gems. Let me pull them up here. These gems, let's just talk about them, shall we? Stampin' Up! Has called them 3 different colors. They're calling this Night Navy. They're calling this Coastal Cabana, and I don't know, but here's my dealio. I see 6 different colors here, and I'm calling them Night of Navy, Pacific Point. This almost looks like a retired color called Seaside Spray. But I think it looks more like a, I don't know. I'm going to use it. This looks like a Calypso, no, not Calypso Coral, good grief. Coastal Cabana. This looks, I've been using it with my Just Jade, and it goes so well. Hello, Julie. And then I've been using this one with my Just Jade. They seem to both go well, okay? There's a little bit of Granny Apple Green in here, but these just go with like all of our blues, and I am enjoying them so much because blue is my favorite color. And as you can tell by my shirt, I love color. I love color. I'm obsessed with color. So this is the first card I made using that cool new stamp set that will be available to customers on March 1st. Okay, moving on to some other cards I made this week before I show you what we're making tonight. So my last video, I showed you this paper, the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper, which is in a new size for Stampin' Up, 4x6. And then I challenged myself to make like as many cards as I could using both sides. So there are 12 pieces of paper in this set, and they are double-sided, okay? And you get 4 of each. And I'm having trouble fanning them out because my hands are really cold right now. Oh, they're not working. Okay, so they are double-sided. Lots of bright colors. As you know, I love my colors. Love my colors. So I'm going to show you some cards I made using that. The first one I made was this one. Using those new amazing dies. Amazing Thanks dies. I popped it on some gold, some Magenta Madness, Just Jade. I just, you know what, I didn't even measure the strip. I just found it in my scraps and used that. So this is a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Designer Series paper. I matted it on a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 because I wanted a little bit of color behind it before the Just Jade layer. Okay. Yes, Julie, don't wait. I waited on the dies and I can't stop using them, as you're about to see. Okay. The back side of that paper, I think, is this one. So I used my Biggest Wish, some of those jewels that I just showed you from here. I think they go with Just Jade so well. I think I used this color here. And I used my medium Daisy Heart or Daisy punch and my retired 1/2" punch to create the daisy. Okay, I didn't do the insides of these yet. Love this one. Okay, so Hey Birthday Chick, right? I thought that paper reminded me so much of confetti, so I had to get out the Hey Birthday Chick. And the dies, I put a little bow tie on it. Now, to make this kind of look like a balloon, okay, I know I've said this in a previous video, the Shimmery Crystal Effects. They are in the annual catalog, hidden. Don't miss them. Don't miss them. Shimmery Crystal Effects. I love to use it on balloons, stuff like that to make it look more balloony, okay? And I don't think I did any of the insides of these. Nope. So I had some fun with my die machine, my die cutting machine. This one I ran through an embossing folder because, if I'm being honest, it just looked a little plain for me. So I needed it to have a little texture. So I ran it through the Parisian Flourish. Let's see what it looks like. It ran away. Where is it? Yes, the Parisian Flourish embossing folder that I have. Hey, Kathy. And these Encircled in Beauty dies. Oh, I love them. Love them. Love them. All right. Nope, didn't do the inside of that one either. This one. Okay, this one. So it's Blush and Bride, Just Jade. These I use the Genial Gems. Again, those Amazing Thanks dies. Now, can you tell on the Blushing Bride I added some Wink of Stella? I think, yes, you can. Oh, I just think that was the final touch that just made it so pretty. Okay, and then another one. Actually, it's the back side of this one. Okay, love it. So these are from the art. Hold on, let me just get it. It's in the annual catalog. Okay. Art, I can't remember what it's called though. Oh, I usually label everything. Look at me, not labeled. I'll find it real quick. I'm so close. There it is. There we go. On page 141, the Expressions in Ink Ephemera pack. Whew. Okay, there it is. So it has a bunch of gold die cuts and then some sequins. And they're all separated by tissue paper, so you know you don't get them all mixed up. So I just used a few of those on this card. There we go. Whew. Okay. the way I've set up my craft area, which you can check out on my craft area tour, everything is literally within reach, so I can just turn and get anything. Loved that. And these I used genial gems as well. And this is from the Tasteful Labels dies. Okay, still moving on because, again, there are 12 different patterns plus the backside, so there's really 24 patterns to play with in here. I did not make 24. Okay, next. I used, these are the back sides of each other, or they're the reverse, so I can't talk today. This is Magenta Madness. I used the Hippo and Friends dies, which I'm going to use tonight. And this thank you came from Flowing Flowers, which let me grab real quick. It's also in the mini catalog. Flowing Flowers, I love the font. And I think, did I do the inside? Yes, I did the inside of this one. I used the little flower there. Yep. I also did an envelope. It's around here somewhere. I just stamped that on the outside. Yes, I love these, the font on this one. Okay, moving on. Keep going here. Phew. Little balmy blue with the double oval punch. Again, these gems are right. I think I used these. Yes, I did. Okay. And then a strip of some gold foil. And this happy birthday. Oh, and on the inside, let me show you that one. Is from Special Moments, which is in celebration right now, which we'll talk about in just a second. And then this is from, let me get it, Peaceful something. Moments. There we go. Whew. Peaceful Moments right behind me. I just like the font of that one. And it fits perfectly inside the smaller of the double oval punch. Okay, that's why I used that one, because it fit in the small. And I wanted it in the small. Okay, next. Whew, not done. We're still working on this pack of paper here, people. Here's the envelope. That's what I did. Okay, moving on. I thought this one was very elegant. Okay, with the Blushing Bride, the black, the white, the gold. Again, that's from the Flowing Flowers. I used I used all kinds of products, you guys. Classic matte dots. I used the small black ones for this one. And one medium one, I guess. And on the inside, the inside, well, good grief, gotta grab it too. Or not. Maybe I didn't put it back yet, so it's still hiding. Quiet Meadow, I think it is. Or is it Color? No, it is Quiet Meadow. Doo-doo-doo. Ran away. I don't know where it's at right now. So anyway, it's from the Quiet Meadow dies. I don't know where it's at. It's my desk ate it somewhere, I think. But anyway, I just wanted to put something in this inside to make it elegant. And then I did the same thing for this one. Okay. I love this. Okay, that got me inspired to just doodle. I'm not a good drawer, okay, like horrible. So I just got out my Stampin' Right marker. I have to cough, sorry. I just make some little doodles, kind of copying what they had, just to see, you know, if I wanted to fill up a piece of paper. But you know what? As you can tell, it's really not good. And that kind of looks like a duck rabbit creature. And so I just kind of gave up. This looks like a moose. I just gave up. But I'm not giving up totally. I think I might come back to this idea, just not right now. I'm not a drawer. So I did the same thing on the inside of this one and added a die cut. Okay, almost done with that one. One more with this. Okay, so I did a thank you and I made it like a little Z fold. Okay, just a little surprise. So this is if you don't have a lot to write, you know, you write it right there and that way this covers it up. So if you don't have a lot to write, this is the perfect kind of card. Yeah, so I like that. Okay, so that was all using the Abstract Beauty Designers. Clearly I didn't get to all the patterns yet, but you know, I ran out of time before I wanted to show you guys them. So anyway, check out that. It's a 4x6 and there are 12 sheets, 4 of each. Okay, so those are the ones I made of that. Let me show you a few more cards I make before I show you what we're making tonight. So Julie Heights, she's on here, or at least she was. Yes, everyone needs that. So Julie Heights she likes to make quilt cards, and I didn't exactly follow her design, but she inspired me to get out some of my scraps from I think this was Beautifully Penned, Artistically Penned, something. It was in last celebration. And I just had some 1/2-inch strips and I ran it through an old embossing folder. When I'm just playing around with an idea, I generally use retired paper. So that got me inspired though to get out the black and white theme of another card I'm going to show you. And then I just kept going. I can't get enough of these dies. I popped some Wink of Stella on that one as well with our black organdy glitter ribbon. So that's a retired paper, and I just put some strips in there. That inspired me to get out a current black and white paper, which is Pattern Play, and create this with our new supple shimmer paper. Oh, yes, I love it. So I used polished pink and some polished pink gems, and the Friendly Hello. The flowers are from the Friendly Hello. The Happy Birthday is from Artistically Inked. And then on the inside, it's for someone who's wonderful. And then I put a little bit of the flowers just in the corner. And then on the envelope as well. Okay, so let's talk about Celebration though. Okay, Celebration ends at the end of the month. So Celebration is the best time to buy stuff. For every $50 you spend, you get to choose an item in here. Okay, I own all of this now. I love it. Hey, Vesta. So this is Island Vibes. It's a $50 one. I've made stuff with that. So Julie Heights used this paper when she was creating her cards this week. You gotta check it out. The Chirpy, Julie, let us know what it's called again. Chirpy Maker of Cards and Quilts and More, something like that. She always inspires me. Okay, then we have Catching Butterflies, which I've used on a previous video. Driving By, which I used for my husband's Valentine's card. Simply Marvelous. Love it. Awesome Otters. Okay, so those were $50 items. Now, the Friendly Hello is a $100 item because it comes with the stamp set, which I have used so much of, and the paper. So even after you've used the paper, remember, I did show you how you can make your own paper that looks like that. Okay, so that is a great, great set. Then there is also the Special Moments, which I have used so much. These are my kind of sentiments. I love this stamp set. The ones I've used the most are the Happy Birthday, and for someone who's wonderful in each and every way, I've used a lot of Hello Sunshine. Unfortunately, I've also used With Sympathy. So lots of great sentiments in the stamp set. It is a $100 item because it is full. It's 2 different pages of stamps. And then the last one, yes, the Calming, I never say it right, Camellia. We're going to go with that. Is a free host set. And what that means is if you and your friends get together, or just you, and order over $300, yeah, I know, you get this for absolutely free. So, and it's only available for those people. I also love the Happy Birthday in that one too. I've used that stamp set a lot. If you have any interest in becoming a demonstrator during Celebration, you also get to choose 2 free stamp sets in addition to what you were already going to get. If you have any questions, email me at boxstarstamping@gmail.com. Okay, one more to show you, and then we're moving on to what we're making tonight. Okay, so bridge cards. Bridge cards are so pretty, and they mail completely flat. When the person gets them out of the envelope, they automatically just go up, and then they realize, oh my goodness, and then it stands up by itself. So where do you write your message? I would put a piece of white here, and I'd write my message here. I just haven't done that yet. Isn't that pretty? So this is the Brilliant Wings. Brilliant Wings. This is the Pattern Play paper, which is in the annual catalog. That's the Friendly Hello Flower. Love, love Pattern Play. Love it. Okay, love bridge cards. Okay, let's move on to what we're making tonight. So, in our annual catalog, on page 71, is the Forever Fern stamp set. And when this first came out, it was all the buzz and everybody loved it. And I think we've forgotten about it, and it is so pretty. So, Forever Fern, it also has dies that coordinate with it. Lots of great ones that stand alone, but these, the ones that are, you know, empty in the middle, those cut out the images. But if they're not empty, they make these beautiful little sprigs, and sprays great for silhouettes or adding some greenery. Okay, so I like to, you know, color. So we're not using greens. We're gonna have some fun. So I made a card the other day using it. So let me show you. I used Blackberry Bliss, Rich Razzleberry, Magenta Madness, and some crumb cake for the Can you hear me now? Oh no! Is it just you or is it everybody? I'm sorry you can't hear me. I was just talking about you. Well, I'll just continue my card, and if you can't hear me, I'll just redo it. All right, so I have that, which is now 5 1/4 by 2 3/4. I have a strip of Vellum, and this die. Hey, I'm back! Woohoo! Okay, sorry about that. Our internet has been junk lately, like just junk, driving me crazy. This is from the Color and Contour bundle, which again, I have just got out and now I've already lost it. My desk is a mess. So I'm gonna use my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, okay? Love it, it's compact, fits right there. So I've got my cutting mat, which you can tell is really well used because I use it. I'm gonna put it at a slight angle. And you put the top one on and it's gonna wiggle. Sorry, you're gonna get wiggly. Enjoy the wiggle, okay, guys? Sorry. Okay, I just hold it and I crank. Crankety crank, crank, crank. I have found in my stamping and card making that I don't use the vellum nearly as much as I should. So I'm trying to fix that. I'm gonna leave this out because we're gonna use it again in just a second. And this is my scrap. So I'm gonna throw that away. Now this removable tape, I love it. I've shown it to you several times. It just comes off so easily, doesn't stick or doesn't rip my paper, although every once in a while it does stick. You know what, that's gonna be completely covered up, I don't care. All right, so that is eventually gonna go here. Now, as you can tell, I made it longer than my piece of paper. And that's exactly what I wanted to do because then I'm gonna come back and snip it so it's the exact same length. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna put some of my Tombow on the edge here. That's way too much, but that's okay. Okay. Now, I like to use my grid paper and line stuff up. All right, so I'm gonna do that. So it's all lined up. So I used my lines on my grid paper to line it up. There we go. See if I like it, make sure I like it. Yep. Okay, so now I'm gonna come back with my snips. These are my good snips because they have the string around them. My other ones are for like sticky stuff. Boom. And then I'm gonna actually cut from the back on this side. And boom. All right, so it's the exact same length. I do that every once in a while because sometimes when you cut, it might not be the exact same length. All right, I will try to hurry up before my internet goes out again. Okay, let's do the inside of my card, which is just our standard 4 by 5 1/4. There we go. And I'm gonna use that special moments again. I love it. For someone who was wonderful in every way. And of course, I'm gonna use my gorgeous grape because I love me some gorgeous grape. There we go. Let me get it so I can see it real well. Boop. Then I'm also going to use the stamp, yep. And I'm gonna put it right here in the corner, just like that. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna grab an envelope. There we go. And I'm going to do the envelope as well. Because why not? Just doctor it up a little bit. Make it so pretty. Okay. Nope, not done with that. One more thing to do before I put that away for good. I've got a scrap of basic white, and I want on the front of my card to say, to a friend, oh goodness, what's it say? To a friend that makes me smile. We're gonna use our, there we go, die cut and emboss machine in just a second again. Okay, now I'm done with this. Put it away. I love the Hippo and Friends dies. They're in the annual catalog. Yes, they cut out certain images in a stamp set. These dies are worth to get just by themselves. There are so many great dies and shapes. I use them almost every day, at least probably 5 times a week when I'm making cards. They're my go-to dies. Okay, so I'm going to use my tape there again and get my cutting plate out again. Sorry, you could see my hair. It's a little big. I'm just gonna give it a little trimmy trim. There we go. And I'm gonna run it through again. I love how easy it is to use our die cutting machine, and they cut so well. Now I will say when I first got this, the tension on it was very tight, but the more I used it, it got great. Okay, watch this. It's gonna be loud, sorry. Oh, I made it soft. Oh, I didn't do it too loud. And it just folds away. And I put it here on my embossing part, and that's where it lives. Okay, isn't that a pretty die? Pretty die. Okay, put my plates away. I don't usually die cut on camera, but I thought I would tonight to show you that. Okay. Next, gotta get my card base, and you know I'm using Gorgeous Grape. Gorgeous Grape, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I want to show you my new bone folder. Okay, so that's not so cool, but look at the other side. What? Got my name on it. So I attended the Creative 8 retreat, which was a lot of fun, and they offered this, and I had, oh, I already used it so much, a little dirty there. I had to get my name on it. How cool is that? Okay, so I did. Okay, well, let's put this puppy together, shall we? All right, so this is gonna go on the front. I don't know why I put my lid on my glue. I'm gonna use it again. Oh. Yes, Julie, I think the mini is the perfect size. I really can use it for about 90% of my cutting and embossing needs. Only when I use my big embossing folders do I need it. Okay, there we go. Now for our sentiment, I'm gonna add our Gorgeous Grape ribbon, which you can find in the annual catalog. And I'm gonna use about that much of it. I don't know how many is, 4.5 inches, something like that. So I like to put a dot on one end, a dot on the other end, and I totally got this crooked, and I'm just not gonna even care. Put it in there, wrap it, so my glue dot's on the other side. So when I lay this flat, a little bit of the ribbon is gonna poke out each side. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. And if it is too much, you can just, either move your glue dot or cut it a little shorter than that. Yes, I like that. Next, I'm gonna take my dimensionals. I'm gonna put 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And take my backings off. I just throw them in a little pile here, and then I sweep it off. Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it. So we're going to put it right there. To a friend that makes me smile. And I kind of like that it's a little bit crooked, honestly. I do. Next, I want to embellish it because I thought it was a little plain. So there are several options you can do. You can take our basic rhinestones and use, you could use the dark Highland Heather and make this, gorgeous grapish colorish. But I really like the new Brush Brass Butterflies. Say that 5 times fast. I cannot. It's in the mini catalog. It's with the Tulip Suite. Here, let me show it to you. I marked the page. Look at me being all ready. So it's on page 15 in the mini catalog right here. The Brushed Brass Butterflies. Love them. And they really are metal. Okay, and they're so cute. 2 different sizes. So I want to put one of those with my pokey tool. I'm going to grab a, which size did I use on the other one? You know what, I want to use the bigger size. And so my dimensionals, there's 2 here and there's 2 here. Now I don't want to put my butterfly on a dimensional because then it's going to be really thick and bumpy when it goes through the postal machines. But right here, there's no dimensional right here. So I'm going to put it there. Right there. So when it goes through the post machine, it's not gonna, jam things up or anything. So that is this one. Let me do my inside real quick. for someone who is wonderful in each and every way. So again, when I'm doing an inside, I really like to use the least amount of glue as possible because you don't want it showing through. I just use the tiniest little bitty bit I can. Some people use the snail. I like glue because it gives me wiggle room. Snail's more permanent, and then I am stuck with wherever I put it. Maybe I didn't want it there. Okay, look at that. Okay, so to a friend who makes me smile, for someone who is wonderful in each and every way. Love it. So you know what? This one doesn't even have to be a birthday card. This one could be just a friendship card. Of course, I could stamp a happy birthday right there, which actually I probably will. So let's compare the two. Which one do you like better? The Blackberry Bliss one or the Gorgeous Grape one? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I love color. I love them both. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to get out there and create something yourself. And make your own paper. Make your own paper. Grab a stamp set that has several different images and use some different colors. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Julie. All right, have a great night, and I'm hoping to do a video soon, but my schedule is, we'll see. I am directing a musical, and I'm just gonna, you know, say it. If you're local, you want to come see a great musical called Into the Woods. I am directing it, and it's March 17th through the 19th, so I'll give you all the details later. All right, thank you, and have a great night. Bye-bye.